truck?
That's what.
I think I'm hearing that
Grinch.
Mardi
The
Gras
Grinch is
float.
trying to trick him in a Santa outfit.
I think I'm hearing that Mardi Gras float coming right around
They're
the corner.
sneaking up
Right
on
here.
us.
Oh, here are my new best friends that I made today. The pride of Arkansas cheerleading. I got to interview them during the 5:30. Do competitive cheerleading, multiple different
How old are they?
competitions. 6 years old. 6 years old.
So is that first grade? 6 years old?
Kindergarten. Because my brother's in kindergarten right now, and he just turned 6.
Oh.
And so there's different stages that they do competing, and it was great talking to them during the 5:30 on Fox 24.
You asked them some hard-hitting questions.
Oh yeah.
What were they?
I was like, "What's your favorite thing about cheerleading?" And they gave me one. Tumbling. That was all they said. Tumbling.
That's not easy. Let me tell
my
you,
gosh,
tumbling
no.
is not easy.
Now we've made it official.
Okay.
And, Doug, you take it away.
Mardi Gras.
Doug, take it away.
Now, well, we did stop for a visit.
We got some good info. Yeah, we have
Get
some fun facts
information,
about them.
and you know they. It's not like they're set up with a bunch of different crews here like they do in Louisiana, even parts of Southeast Texas. I was a part of some Mardi Gras stuff down there as well back in the day. But you know, one of the ladies that's on that float, it spent many years in Magnolia, Arkansas. So she would watch me on the Shreveport, Louisiana television TV market there. So. And I was like, count me in. Whatever you got going on, I'd love to kind of get connected with what they do here.
And when is that event?
In February, they have a big gala, like a big ball. And so I may or may not be a part of that event that night. So we'll see how that works out.
I know some people. I think I'm going to try to get you Grand Marshal of the parade. If I can do it a few years ago.
That's his dream. He's like,
can
you do that for me?
You
Hey,
can
good
do
old
it,
Louisiana style. They're really loud. So
They look so fun, too.
and if
They have a lot of beads.
Dan's about to get out there and start dancing.
You need to go get some beads.
and there's a parade too. They have annually. You guys know more about that than I do.
No, I'm serious. Get up and go get
You
some
want me?
beads.
I was about to get up and dance.
Yeah,
There you go.
You're wanting to. You know it. We
But
saw
I'm
you leg
wired.
twitching a little bit. We saw you leg twitching a little. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Come on. Where's my beat? Are they allowed to throw in this
No, they're
parade?
not.
Oh,
They're not.
Dang, Arkansas law? What is going on with that? How do you have a
safety.
Mardi Gras without
For
throwing
sure.
things?
Take off your headset and go get some
Yeah.
beads.
Beats for Doug.
Beats for Doug.
Beats for Doug.
Take the glass. There we go. We'll be right back.
Can he?
This is going to make his day.
All right,
Yeah,
there he
look
goes.
at
This
him.
is going to make his week, actually.
Well, we weren't kidding.
This is his Christmas present. Oh, there it is. Put something on.
We have
Let's
lost
go.
See the
Doug.
camera that
Hey.
can show this?
He's looking,
We lost
he's
Doug.
looking for a dance partner right now.
All right. Behind the Mardi Gras float, by the way, just
Oh,
to
I
let you
think we
know,
can see
we
'em.
do have 90.9 KLRC. Now, I'm going to tell you, we've been partners with
Yeah.
90.9 KLRC ever since I got
Yeah.
here.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Christian radio
Doug.
station,
Christian
KLRC.
radio station, yeah.
And you can listen to your Weather Authority forecast exclusively on
We
KLRC.
met him we were on our,
Yeah.
oh,
Thank you, Doug.
oh, thank you.
Got this
Woo.
over my
Thank
mic.
you much.
There it is.
Fine.
We'll take some beads. All right.
You get a bead. You get
All
a
right,
bead. You
thank
get a
you.
bead.
I love your costume.
Thank
You
you.
look fabulous.
Beautiful
Very
job. Thank
pretty.
you.
Yes.
Thank
Happy Mardi Gras.
you.
It pays to know people.
Yeah.
Even when you don't know them, you know them.
I'm gonna.
All right.
I'm just gonna put this over. Here we go.
You get
I
real
love it.
tangled up in these things.
I know.
There we go.
I lost my list.
Dan was telling us about Kisser FM.
Yeah,
so-
Kisser FM, but also KLRC.
Yes,
That's right
yes.
behind
The
me.
Christian
Kisser,
music, yeah.
Hey,
Kisser's
and
going
my-
to be a little bit later.
And KLRC also voted #1, I think I saw
Radio
radio
station,
station
yep.
and Cityscapes as well. Congrats to KLRC.
Was that just released today?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was.
okay.
I don't know if it was released today. I saw the
You saw it
Cityscapes
today,
magazine,
I saw it
but
today,
it
yeah.
usually comes out right around this time of the year.
Well, we got Wendy Hoverton for judge right after KLRC, and then we got City of Fable Recycling and Trash Collector right behind them.
And you can see on the bottom of the screen the graphics. They had Executive Custom Home, so they're kind of leading us a little bit with the with those graphics. But there you get to see the Grinch at the.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, the
So what
is it
number
Executive
are we on now?
Customs Homes, if I'm not mistaken. There's a dog in the front seat of that pickup truck who welcomed me with open jaws. A short time
Literally
ago.
open.
Open jaws. I go, hey, what's your dog's name? And he was whispering. He said, like, Billy. And I said, Billy?
I've never heard a
And
dog
he said,
bark
I go,
louder than that.
Billy? And I kind of leaned in just to hear him better. And when I leaned in, the dog was like, don't lean in.
Oh, really?
Something. Doug and animals, they
The
just mixed
dog-
today. They
the
just
dog
mixed
did
today.
Not like Doug today. That's okay. The possum
The
did.
possum did.
Loved me. Dog
What is
not
it?
so much. tonight.
Sergeant the possum?
Sarge
Sarge.
definitely took a liking to that.
Billy the dog nearly took my head off.
We
But that's
also
okay.
learned some fun facts about the possum. Sarge, do you remember?
What did I miss?
No, the fun facts about the possum that you asked them.
About the slobbing or whatever?
No, about how
The
they don't
slob.
get any diseases.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, yeah, because I would think possums, like kind of get
Contract
disease out in the
diseases,
wild.
yeah.
And they go, no.
No.
They're like one of the cleanest. They do it. There's
Reptiles.
some- I can't remember. There's some other kind of.
You know what they call them in Arkansas? They're called Arkansas cats, possums.
Okay.
It was acting like a cat today.
Yeah,
it was.
Exactly. It was
Hurrying on
cute.
Doug.
All right. The
Well, I know this one's NWA Towing coming up right here.
No,
'cause
that's just somebody who parked on the square. and
That's
they're-
your truck,
they're
actually.
Towing
That's
the
your-
truck out of
your
here.
No,
truck.
that
Your
looks
truck.
just like your-
Looks like your
Your
truck.
blue Dodge.
No, that looked like the one that was totaled in the hailstorm. Did they just?
Oh wow, they got the
I'm
And we got
sorry,
Dennis
sound
Dean
effects
right
and
here,
everything.
prosecutor.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Hey,
recycling truck.
Dennis.
They just,
How you doing?
the recycling truck that came by sounded like it was recycling
Yeah.
at the moment.
Doing that. They
Okay,
never
so
take a day
that's
off.
not your truck.
That
It
is
looks like
not-
Doug's truck.
No, I'm parked legal, and we pumped about 2 hours worth of coins in the meter
Yeah,
before we
we
walked
did
to
do
the
that.
square tonight. But a big
Merry
thanks again. It
Christmas
is
from the bottom
which
of my
NWA Towing. All right, we have made it to float number 30.
Oh wow. Okay, now things are speeding up.
And I wonder who that could be. School of Rock, Fayetteville.
Oh, yeah.
Play some more tunes for us. Me and
There's
Dan can
the
do a little
school
duet.
rock. Yeah, they got.
Okay, so Pinpoint Bar
boom.
float is coming up. Did you see the characters they have on their float?
I did not.
I have not.
They're scary.
Oh, I
is
think
it
I
the
did.
Krampus?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they're scary.
Krampus. They got like
Yeah.
Krampus and
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
some
that,
of
oh,
the
no, I
other
did. I
things.
did. They did give me fist bumps.
All right,
They were
but we-
one of the floats I got to see.
So they are School of Rock, if I'm not mistaken, are they literally on a trailer, live band? I saw the
Yeah.
drum set. They're
That is so cool.
My brother actually learned to play the guitar from the School of Rock, from one of their
Is
schools in
someone singing?
Rogers.
Oh, someone is singing.
There
They got
is.
the drums.
If we still have that shot in front of Jam and Java, let's go ahead
She's
and we'll
really
take that.
good.
You can see that School of Rock zipping by.
What do you think their
So
favorite
just to
song
give you an
is to
idea,
sing?
this is the camera that's on top of Jam and Java. It's the
Yeah.
balcony. It's the First Employment Building, and they are zoomed way down East Avenue. So we're quite a ways ahead, and then we got the parade that's coming behind us. That's why you're kind of seeing a little bit of a delay, and then the floats that we've already seen we're featuring again in some of our other cameras.
Well, right behind School of Rock, we had Judge Don Egan for juvenile judge, and then behind them we got Fayetteville student mountain biking.
And again, that's a shot we have behind us back there, NWA Towing,
Yeah, that's
making the
NWA
turn
Towing, yeah.
back there, back on Block Street. It just passed the stage, and so we got you covered from a couple of different angles as well.
It's getting cold out here.
Oh,
You're
they're
about
doing
to
a
freeze
wheelie there.
up.
Not
Yeah.
cooperating.
That's the mountain biking, man. I haven't gotten a bike in years.
I see one float on this list, the Soul Food Hut.
Ooh,
That sounds pretty nice.
that does.
Somebody
nice
else's
soul
turn to get
food.
off the stage and go fetch something from the float, like some food. I
It's
mean,
about to be me because all I've had is tuna today.
and at School of Rock, that's making the turn back there behind us now as they have cleared the stage. It was like we were still trying to talk right next to a concert speaker. They were good, but they were
Yeah.
good and loud, too.
You know, they've been around for decades,
Yeah,
and they teach music
Guitar,
from
drums,
the very
you name it.
youngest, I think like 5, 6 years old, all the way to grown adults.
Oh,
He said
wow.
up to 103. He said up to 104, it's like you're probably not rocking out anymore. 3 to 103.
Yeah,
is
there
the
they
age
are right
groups.
there.
They're made their way to Block. So behind them, that just passed us, Judge Don Egan for juvenile judge. And did we see Fayetteville student?
Yeah,
mountain
they
biking?
were doing the wheelies.
Oh.
They were doing the wheelies.
Okay.
And then here's who we were referring to, Pinpoint.
They're right behind us. What are they referred to as?
It's Krampus.
Krampus, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Krampus.
I've never heard of that.
I believe that's Krampus.
Yeah.
There's
Scary
a movie
Christmas?
called
Yeah.
Krampus. So that is the okay. So the deal
Okay, yeah,
behind
Dan, let's
Krampus,
hear these fun facts.
it's German related. But let's take a look at some of these wheelies again, so you can get to see that. And again, that's looking down East Avenue as they go uphill to make that turn on Mountain Street. So Krampus, you'll see that coming around the corner again. And when we see that on the screen, I'll tell you a little bit more about the
Okay.
backstory behind that.
I didn't know there was a
Dan, the
movie
storyteller
about that.
man. Tell you what.
And we saw the graphic pop a moment ago. Haas Hall Academy Project Prevent. I think this may be them right passing our
Yes.
stage at the moment. And I know it's hard to keep up. We've got multiple cameras working from different angles, but
Dozens
And we
of
know they were
students
voted,
there.
one of the best schools, not only in Arkansas but in the entire country.
Haas Hall. What do their signs say? Let's see.
steer clear of beer.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I wanna
Beer. Yeah, Doug, read that. I'm just kidding.
steer clear
Gotta
of
get
beer.
So you got the Grinch. So coming up here, this is going to be Pinpoint right here. I know it's a
Okay.
little bit difficult for the people in our control room to figure out. Do they have fire coming out of that thing, out of the back?
Yes, that was
I think they,
makes you want to jump in the bed of that truck.
Yeah.
There's some heat coming
yeah,
from
they
that
do.
thing.
pretty
It is
cool.
confirmed they have fire.
Give us
There
the story
is
here.
fire. All right, so Krampus is the anti-Santa Claus
Okay.
that is from Germany. It originates from Germany, and it's basically for kids that are not behaving. And Krampus would give not so nice presents to the kids that
Like
are not
coal?
behaving. Yeah, like
Okay.
Yeah, like Cole.
not just coal, but
like
if-
what you get in your stocking.
Oh.
No, well, apparently, I had a little talk with Santa earlier, and he said I wasn't on the nice list.
Well, wasn't he profiled? Wasn't Grampus in the movie where with The Rock, where somebody kidnapped Santa?
oh, Red One.
Red One.
Red
Red
One.
One. Yes.
He had
I
to
need to
call
see all
on. He
these
had to
movies.
call on Grampus to
Absolutely.
help rescue Santa because Santa and Grampus had a falling out.
And then Krampus was actually turned out to be good, and then he had to get it against his wife. It's a good movie, Red
What
One.
year did this movie come out?
Oh, it's
Just like a year or two ago.
2022, 2022,
Really?
23,
It
or
was
something
not
like
Is
too
it
that.
long
on like Netflix or
Yeah,
Prime?
it's pretty
Okay, I'm
recent.
gonna go watch
If
it.
it's
I guess we
Rock
gotta,
in
guess
it,
we
it's
gotta
gotta
watch
be
it.
good.
I'm not much of a
Right
scary
on the
movie. Yeah, I know it.
It's a good one. All right, so we are about, looks like we're almost halfway through the parade floats.
Check this
Just-
out,
we're
guys.
a little
I mean,
over
come on,
halfway.
this is really cool. The little guy movers.
Let's go to that east. Let's go to that balcony shot if we can. We'll take a look at this because you'll get a great view of that. So we got Kristen Pollock that was behind Pinpoint. That's committee to elect for circuit judge, Kristen Pollock. But we got the Big Ads truck right here. I did say that correctly. Big Ads truck.
Big ads truck.
Wait, what?
That's
you
yeah,
know-
you'll,
yeah,
you'll
make him
see
repeat
here.
it again.
Hey, say it
I
again
think-
into the ear.
I think the
I didn't hear
FCC
you
heard
the
it the first
first
Say
time.
it exactly how you said it.
I'm staying out of that.
Me too.
That is not
You'll
a
get to see it
conversation
here in
for
a
Doug.
second.
All right. I'm trying to keep up myself.
that's
Some of
the-
these aren't as signed
That's
as well.
the Arkansas Air and Military Museum one.
Good call, because they're driving a Humvee. And
Yeah,
we
they're
should have
driving a
figured that
Humvee.
out. So Arkansas Air and Military passing us up, and behind them is perhaps future military men and women, the Cub Scout Pack 854, and they are they a part of this
Oh, yeah, they're-
classic F-154 that looks like
Yeah.
a early 70s maybe
That is
F-150?
a
That's a
beautiful
beautiful truck,
car.
man. I'll tell you
Truck.
what.
Truck, not car. I
So
said-
what you're just what you're seeing on TV, they're shooting down East Avenue, and that's way you
Yeah,
know,
they're about
ahead.
6, 7.
They're about 6,
other
7, 8 floats ahead.
beyond
Yeah,
the
we
ones
need to
that are
have
right
a
by our
shot if we
stage.
could, right off of Mountain Street.
there we go.
And that camera angle is behind us as,
Yes,
the,
yes.
as the floats turn off of Mountain onto Block.
Yes.
Exactly, and that's why you're hearing us talk about it. You're not seeing it, but then you see it a little bit later. So we just wanted to kind of explain that.
I wonder if they like arm wrestle, like, all right, who's pushing the dolly and who's getting to sit in the cab of the truck with a heater on? Somebody got the bad end of the deal on that one.
That's got to be another tough turn there.
Oh.
Little guy movers.
This
Oh,
one
he's
could
stopping
be-
a little bit. He's stopping a little bit. Uh-oh.
We might have a hiccup on our hands. We'll
Yeah.
find out.
I think he's good.
Now,
There
this
we
is
go.
where you're going to get to see that that real big advertising screen. I think we could watch some games on that
Yeah.
personally.
There it is. Take a look at that.
Who is that with?
So
I guess, is that
Arkansas
part of the
Air
moving
and
truck?
Military Museum.
No, those are the little guy movers right there. That the viewers
But this
see on
is
screen.
the LED truck
Yeah.
right here. Look at this thing.
That's cool.
Is that cool or what? I'm telling you, you could watch a game
Yeah.
on that. Just park that right in front of your
I'm kind of
house.
surprised they don't have some game on. Some
And there's
There's the
basketball
Arkansas
game.
Air and Military Museum right there. With all the colorful lights on the Humvee.
Now that's a cool decoration.
That
right
is
there.
cool.
And we
That's
may
pretty
see them,
cool.
the ones we talked about. I don't think we got to see them a minute ago, but Cub Scout Pack 854 should be right behind that Jeep. You'll see the kids there with, in that, well, you see that F-150 coming up. That is a classic. I
What
remember-
year do you think? What year
it's
is
got to
that, you
be,
think?
if I had a 71, 2, what'd you think?
What
that
do you-
F-150.
That truck.
I want to say my dad
F-150.
had one way back in the day.
I like that color blue. I mean, that is a beautiful, beautiful truck. Maybe if the truck you have now gets damaged by hail again,
No,
you can
we are
opt for that
done
one.
with hell. I've already lost one vehicle to that. That was that one. That was the May storm, I believe it was,
It
because I
was right when I got here.
went chasing real storms in Oklahoma
You went
with a
and chased
couple
the
of
wrong
our
storm.
meteorologists, and then all of a sudden a hailstorm blitzed where I lived and totaled the truck out. So
That would be
That was a bad
May
week for
18th.
you.
May
That was a
18th,
Sunday
yes.
afternoon, and then we had the next storm after that. That was a tornado just south of Fayetteville, in
Greenland.
Greenland. and
Greenland,
That was
yes.
May 19th. Yeah.
That was my second week on the job back here. I'm like, whoa.
What did
Hello,
what did I
Northwest
move to
Arkansas.
here?
I mean, but from Nashville to Arkansas, though, I mean, you've dealt with
Kinda
you've dealt with
same type
plenty
of
of
weather,
tornadoes for
yes,
sure.
yes.
I did ask about that
Brandon Carter,
Mustang,
prosecuting
Mustang.
attorney.
1965 Mustang.
You remember that was
My guess was
good.
a 67. He goes, nope, 65.
65.
Because I've always, the 67s look pretty sharp. But that
Uh-oh.
65. Oh, did I just say that?
Uh-oh.
Dan's down there being
He's like,
a
I
teenager.
can't control
Cut it
it.
out. Wasn't on purpose, kids. All right, as we're looking here, I think one of the dog daycare.
we got Magical Pup Town.
Is that what's
No.
passing our stage right now?
Doug, you need another dog, right?
No.
You already got two?
We've got one that we're willing to auction off tonight if anybody's interested.
Allie wants a dog.
I posted about the other
My
day was
mom's getting a dog. so-
National Mutt Day, and I talked about my dogs, and one of them just will eat anything that's not nailed down. And she might actually eat the nails with it. I mean,
Well,
this
my
dog
mom
is-
will take my brother Haven to the mall because there's like that dog store in Pinnacle Mall, and my brother will always go to the dog section and he always like, "Where's Brownie? Where's Brownie?" Like labeling the dog. I'm like, Haven, you're like, you do not need the dog right now.
Hey, did we
Oh,
miss
yeah.
out? I guess the Kisser 93.7
So they're coming around the corner off of turning down Block Street.
All right, because
But now we've got a shot looking, as we can see, as it's passing by our stage.
That's
That's
right
what
by
it looks
our
like
stage.
past our stage, yes.
and that's Pafford EMS making its way past the stage. We saw it there briefly.
So Kisser FM 93.7 in the River Valley, but also in Northwest Arkansas. If you love top 40 hits, that's your station.
And I love
And we
the,
will have that Kisser
I love
camera,
your, I was
too.
going to say, your camera that you've got back up
Yes.
the last few months, up and running. It's a great, beautiful vantage point to have there.
Incredible view of the Arkansas River Valley. We'll be able to catch some storms on that for sure.
And some sunsets.
Yes,
And some
yes.
sunsets.
The sunset
Gorgeous
was
sunset.
pretty nice tonight,
It was
too.
nice tonight.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
I will
Everything
say, I didn't
cleared
realize
out.
I didn't realize it
Everything
was gonna be
got
that sunny
beautiful.
today.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was gonna be that sunny today.
And again, from
It
our
snowed in the morning, sunny in the
Sunny
afternoon.
afternoon.
Welcome to Arkansas.
and from our Block Avenue cam again, you can see. I believe that was the pause and. Am I getting ahead? Is that pause and wreck or no? That was Magical Pup Town, I believe. That's about to make the turn there. There off of our Block cam.
And now we got pause and wreck.
I'm looking forward to the Corvette Club. Dan, were you able to make? You didn't see the Corvettes.
I wasn't able to see
Okay.
the Corvettes. Nope. But always a staple. My son loves Corvettes. In
Yeah.
fact, that's something that he would love to have. Is
Yeah.
a Corvette. He loves Corvettes.
He's like, Dad,
so.
Corvette?
Hey, that's a good
Graduation gift
Yes.
I was
right
like, yeah, Cade, you might have to hold off on that. Become a contractor, make some money, and get your own Corvette.
there. Oh,
He was saying that.
There we have Boston
they were not-
Mountain right there.
They said Happy Santa. Is that what they
No,
said?
they said 6'7".
Oh, sorry. I'm really gonna get my hearing checked.
Doug's really trying to not hear that.
As a parent
that
of
phrase.
teenagers, I've learned how to tune teenagers out. So maybe
Yes.
that's what was going on. I was just kind of tuning them out a little bit. I can't imagine. I have 3 teenagers now. 19.
4 or what?
3 teenagers. 19, 16, and 16.
Wow.
It's a crazy world.
And 2 of them are right there.
One of them's 23 and 24, about to get married.
Oh.
No longer a teenager. Come in February, in fact.
Lisa Academy, as you're seeing on the screen right near from Fayetteville. Lisa Academy.
Some cheerleaders there.
they're out in full force.
Full force.
There have been a lot of Lisa Academy schools that have blossomed across Northwest Arkansas, too. Absolutely.
We're just
Continuing
about
to
to
see those floats going
Yeah.
by.
We're starting to wind down here on the floats, guys. I'm a little sad.
We got April Rise
Well, we
shot
have-
for juvenile
Save the
judge.
best for last.
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
You'll see this here in just a second. So this is turning. This is already passing our stage. We've already seen these floats as they've gone by. There's-
Dan, did you get to check in with Santa Claus today, or have you?
You know, I heard
Not
he said
today.
I'm on the naughty list, so
He said you
I
got
better.
21 days to work it out.
I still got some time. I still got some time to turn it around. As you
Santa's
say.
like, I hope so.
I'm in a rebuilding phase.
It's okay. He also said Josh and Doug were on the naughty list too. So.
What about you, Allie?
Allie's
very
on
top
the
of the
nice
nice,
list.
very top of the nice
He
list.
said the tippy top,
Allie
which is rare.
has Santa's cell number in her phone.
I do.
She literally texted Santa before
I
he
did.
Hey,
joined
make
us
sure
on
to
set.
tell him I'm on the
Santa
nice list,
and
okay?
I are best friends.
There's one of our good friends, April Shy. We know the Shies very well. In fact, Craig was an ambassador for the American Heart Association.
Oh, wow, okay.
And they're in our Sunday school class, so we know April
Aw.
really well.
And then we
so-
got Steel Athletics right behind her.
Now, I will tell you who I think we're about to get eyes on if
Today's
we'll
bank
be able
down
to
our
get
there
East
with
that.
the
Avenue
banner.
cam.
View.
There's today's bank. Yesterday's bank was not available for we checked. They just didn't have the manpower to be out here and staff a
That's
float.
parade entry
Butt up,
53 right there, today's bank.
So which means just a handful behind, 3 or 4 behind.
The
we'll
little,
see,
Little Gym of North
Northwest-
Fayetteville.
Yes.
we'll see Santa. Oh, in fact, if you want to, guys, I know we're little Jim there, but the big Jim is making his way down East Avenue. If we have that camera available, about to make the turn onto Mountain. Santa himself is about to pass our stage here in just a moment.
Aw.
Don't know if we still have that camera up.
I wonder who that could be.
There we go.
Corvette Club, baby.
Yeah.
They said they were going to rev the engines for us.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah. They had made some really delicious cookies. Dan, they were sure that we delivered.
Oh,
the
those
cookies to
cookies
you.
were
I know, aren't they amazing?
Yeah.
That's the NWA
Just one
Corvette
bite.
Club. And we'll